What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So it looks like today we got our first cinematic teaser for Black Ops 6's Zombies. I actually was already going to start making a bunch of videos in regards to Zombies, talking about the multiplayer. Apparently there might be an early beta access for that, so I'll save that for the next upcoming videos. Today we're going to talk about the new information that Call of Duty has shown, the new video clips and the footage that we have. So if you find the video helpful or informative at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But let's go ahead and let's get into it. So if you guys remember, the Truth Lies website was the first website that they ended up dropping to pretty much showcase what Black Ops 6 is. It was basically a TV box when you hit the website, and different channels would give you different teaser trailers, and we sort of went through that and we talked about that. Well, that website actually ended up getting updated, and now it is called the TruthDies.com. If you go to the TruthLies.com, it'll automatically redirect to that, and then it'll play this little intro and it says The Truth Dies. At the time, nobody really noticed that the website ended up getting updated until Call of Duty tweeted out a little short clip which looked like a piece of the cinematic intro that we're gonna get for Zombies. The trailer that Call of Duty posted is around 16 seconds long. It starts off with the same standard way that they did with the Black Ops 6 multiplayer, or the official reveal of the game, where you're just switching a bunch of different channels and going back and forth. And then out of nowhere, it just cuts to Zombies, and then you start seeing a little bit of clips. Now, obviously, the quality isn't really the best. They sort of like blur it out, add a bunch of different color corrections and filters and things like that to it, so you don't really see what's going on. But the last time they did something like this, it actually ended up being a part of the Black Ops 6 cinematic intro for the reveal. So that means all these clips that you're seeing here with like the zombies running around in front of buildings and the things that they're doing, this probably has to do with the cinematic intro for Zombies, and this is the hype that they're building towards it. And I'll sort of slow it down for you guys a little bit so you can see what's going on. You can see some zombies on the floor. There's like buildings in the background. They're just standing there. They're in front of buildings. There's two different locations that we know are going to be coming in. One of them is Liberty Falls, which is going to be like a neighborhood, and you can see some of the houses and some of the stores that they're showcasing behind that. And then you also notice very easily that there's some sort of a track field, indicating that may be behind a school somewhere around that area. Schools are around neighborhoods, around houses, and that makes a little bit of sense. Well, on Terminus Island, it's literally just an island. It's super dark. It's super foggy. We're going to showcase a little bit of clips that they showed from that in just a second, but from what I'm seeing right here, it looks like this is Liberty Falls, and they're probably going to have a cinematic trailer for both of them, or they might just be both in the same exact trailer, but we're going to get to see what both of them end up looking like. And then the very end of the trailer showcases the Project Janus logo, and this is probably the most HD version that we've ever seen yet, pretty much confirming that Richtofen is going to be a part of the storyline, and we're probably going to meet him and, you know, all that stuff during the storyline. But anyways, when you go over to the Truth Dies website, there's a couple of teaser trailers that are shown. The very first one is available in Channel 1, but we're going to talk about that one second. You go over to Channel 2, there's also another trailer, and this one showcases a weather forecast where it starts off, it looks like there's a hurricane, tornado, some sort of a tsunami, something like that happening, and then it fast forwards or clips into a new area, which is Terminus Island, and you can see a little short clip of what the island looks like. There's thunder, there's rain, it's foggy, it's super dark at night, and they're pretty much showcasing what the map is going to be, or the setting of the map, and once again confirming that that's going to be one of those darker maps that we're going to get to play. Now, one of the main ones that was revealed is going to be the one on Channel 1. So when you take a look here, it starts off with the little channel guide that they showcase. I skipped this the first time around because I thought it was just going to show all these, and then you'd have to skip through the channels and get to see them. But around 5 seconds of showing this, it starts getting weird. You start seeing some clipping, some effects happening, and then the zombies start appearing, and then it cuts into a new cinematic at around 12 seconds. You can see a mysterious man, maybe even some sort of a security guard, sitting there and watching a camera which has a bunch of different jail cells being shown in each of the camera feeds. And when you count them up, there's a total of 5 that are first shown within the first couple of frames, and then it does like some little cinematic thing, and then it comes back, and then there's 4 of them. And here you can see that the first one is going to be, the top left is Carver, the top right looks like Weaver, the bottom left looks like Strauss, and then the bottom right is Gray. And then as a reminder, Strauss is not going to be a part of the main crew in Terminus, which is something they've already confirmed. But the question is, because there are 5 cells, who's in that first cell. There's a couple of questions. Some people were saying that it's Raptor 1 in the first cell. Others were saying that this could be Maya, but then apparently Maya is working with Peck, so probably in the storyline. It would make sense that she's already free and not in prison, and she would be the one to go out of her way and break them out of the prison to begin with, and that's how the whole storyline or the stuff begins. And some people were also theorizing that our playable characters in Cold War will probably be imprisoned as well to pretty much tie in the storyline, and they are going to be mentioned at, I guess, some point within the story, so that could end up being who's in the first cell. But at the moment, this is what they showcase within the cinematic. More than likely, this is going to be the intro cinematic, so when we actually get the full-on trailer, it's going to start off with this mysterious person staring at them, and they're all trapped, and then something happens where they end up breaking free. And by the way, this is all taking place within Terminus Island, so we know that there's a jail cell, there's a prison there, and they end up breaking out, and then they're stuck here on this island with the horde of zombies that end up spawning in. So that's what it's looking like at the moment. So far, because they've released it at a time like this, I'm expecting that the actual cinematic trailer and the early showcasing of Terminus Island, Liberty Falls, all that being showcased for the first time is going to happen before Call of Duty Next. So they're going to sort of build the hype up with zombies before we jump into COD Next, because that's when we're actually going to get to see the full-on multiplayer gameplay and what that will look like when it comes to zombies and how the round base is going to be and what the zombie features are and what the end game is going to look like. So before then, they got to sort of express and explain the storyline before they jump into it. I'm pretty sure they did the same exact thing with MW3, and then they also did it with the Black Ops 6 reveal. So they showcased the trailer, they showcased all that, and then they actually dropped the trailer, and then after that they ended up doing the direct. So they're going to do the same thing here, and they're going to be showcasing that probably within the next couple of weeks, maybe a week, 2 weeks from now, and then we jump into Call of Duty Next at the end of this month, and then we're also going to get to play the game at the end of this month. That's what you can expect with the schedule right now, and I just wanted to cover the cinematic for you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to play the entire cinematics with the audio for you guys at the end here of the video, so that way you can hear everything. And there were a little bit of jump scares. You can also hear the zombie sound effects that they're going to be using in Black Ops 6, and I just want you guys to get the full-on experience. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'll leave it off for that, but thank you guys for tuning in. If you found the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I am going to be uploading more videos in regards to the zombies actual gameplay, so if you guys want to see what the early gameplay looks like, the details we have for that, and what to expect from it, definitely make sure you are subscribed. But anyways, been your boy Chidzo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again. Peace.
Live from DC, Trisha Powell reports.